Koga. Koga of the Wolf tribe. The Wolf tribe was killed. Section of the Wolf tribe, one of their packs was killed by Koga of the Wind. But she was saying Inuyasha was the one who did that. He pulls up on her and he's like, hey man, you fucking killed, my people. They fight, but then he sees Kagome and he's like, I'm gonna take this girl from you, dog boy. Talking to Inuyasha, and he takes her. And then he's with her for a little bit, and Kagome's like, you ain't a bad guy, but, I'm kind of on a mission with Inuyasha and everything else. And he's like, I don't like that dog. I want to be you to be my, girl and all that extra shit. But then he has his other two not dogs, but, wolf guys with him. And then the birds of paradise are a thing, too. The birds of paradise are also fucking with Koga's people, eating them. They're at, always been fighting with the birds of paradise. They have jewel shards. He has jewel shards in his legs. They're trying to attack and like win each other's jewel shards over. Kagome says Inuyasha, help him out. He already lost his people. To Naraku. A part of his people to Naraku. We need to help him out against these creatures. Koga helps saves Kagome from the birds of paradise. And, he keeps running around as like a side character that likes Kagome, doesn't really care for Inuyasha, but ain't his enemy necessarily. They just don't like each other. But Koga's strength's at 85%, speed 86, 83 for his durability, and 83 for his endurance. 84 for his intelligence, 85 for his experience, and 84 for his close skills. 78 for his range skills, and an 80 for his recoup. 84 for his hacks. Overall power score is an 83.2 for Koga of the Wolf Pack. Koga of the Wolf Pack. Some of these, guys could turn into like humans. The older wolves are like, just wolves. He's a guy who stands on 2 feet and everything else, and he grabs Kagome, defeats the birds of paradise with the help of Inuyasha, and then every once in a while he sees him. He's also after Naraku because he found out that Naraku was the one who actually killed his people. So he's on the hunt for Naraku just like them. But be cool on the corner.